Good morning, wet shavers and podcast lovers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put on your earbuds, adjust your speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. In case you didn't know, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next 3 MB airs, or a piece of late breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup, and I hope you subscribe to the podcast where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning again. Welcome to another episode of Second Cup. It's the Second Cup episode for November 14th, 2022. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're having a cup of coffee with me. I've got a really nice coffee this morning. I'm using 8 o'clock coffee, pumpkin spice. Absolutely perfect for this time of year because I woke up this morning to snow. There was snow on the ground, and a few days ago, it was like 68 degrees. Go figure. That's the weather. In Northeast Ohio, at this time of year, we'll have 65 to 70 degrees, very sunny days, and then within a couple of days, we'll have snow on the ground. So it's getting to be that time of year as we run towards or rush towards Thanksgiving and the holiday season. It's going to get like this, no doubt about it. And I'll bet in a few days, it'll probably warm up and we'll have 60-degree weather again. It can be that kind of crazy. Anyhow, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me, and hope you had a great shave this morning. Boy, I had a great shave this morning, and cameras were rolling. Finally got a chance to review on camera the fine Bay Rum shave soap I've been telling you about. This is in the 21st Century Shave Soap base. Boy, this is fantastic. On the lid, the label on the lid describes it as thick and easy, slick and conditioning, and I agree, absolutely. It was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful shave. I used my Rex Supply Council Slant Adjustable Razor. Boy, is that a great razor. More on that in a little bit, but just a fantastic razor. A wonderful, wonderful razor blade. I used a Gillette Swede razor blade, as I recall. Boy, that was great. There was a second use of that blade. And just a fantastic, fantastic, smooth, close, efficient 2-pass shave because I only had 1 day's worth of beard growth. But really, if you're looking for a really fine Bay Rum shave soap, give the Fine brand a look. The Fine Bay Rum shave soap in the 21st Century Shave Soap base. I was really impressed by it. And when they say thick and easy, slick and conditioning, they aren't kidding. It really is all those qualities. So I really enjoyed it. And it's got a classic Bay Rum scent, just a classic Bay Rum scent. And I also got the aftershave, the Bay Rum aftershave, which paired up very, very nicely with the shave soap. And I used a little bit of Atomic Age Bay Rum for the top of my head. That paired up with it nicely as well. So great ingredients, great Bay Rum shave this morning. And I will mention this before I forget. The Bay Rum shave soap has got a little bit of a kick to it. You can feel it on the skin. Now, it's not an irritating kind of a thing. Just a little bit of a lively kick to it, as does the aftershave. The aftershave really has that nice kick. I mean, even after I used the alum block, I had a few zings here and there. But that Bay Rum aftershave, that fine Bay Rum aftershave, really had a nice, invigorating kick to it. And then the shave soap has a little bit of that too. The bay rum shave soap has a little bit of that invigorating kick as well. So really, give it a try. If you're looking for a bay rum shave soap and aftershave, give the ones from Fine a look. It was really, really good. I will provide the link in the description below the podcast so you can take a look at it. I really, really did enjoy it. Have you ever used Lucky Tiger? That was the question that viewer Mark Bagwell asked me, and my answer was, no, I've never used it. Well, he very kindly sent along the entire Lucky Tiger Essential Grooming Kit. Can you hear that? That's the tin right there, and inside, I'm going to open it up right here. Inside, you get 4 items that will give you an absolutely beautiful shave. How do I know? Because I did a review of it just yesterday morning, and I'm uploading that review right now, and that should run this Friday. That's when I'm going to schedule it, and it was an absolutely fantastic shave. Now, on the back of this tin here, again, there's the tin right there. They give you 4 items for your shave. It'll give you a complete shave. The first one is a face wash. You get 8 ounces of that. Next is a liquid cream shave. You get 5 ounces of that. An aftershave and face tonic. You get 8 ounces of that. And a face moisturizer. You get 3.5 ounces of that. And all of them have this really nice, pleasant orange scent on the citrus side of the spectrum, so to speak. Not overly so and not understated, just the right amount. Really wonderful, wonderful scent. I really, really did like it a lot. And they just described 4 simple steps on the back of the tin right here. 1, cleanse. 2, shave. 3, aftershave. 4, moisturize. And your shave is done. And that's what I did this morning. And I used my Rex Council adjustable slant razor, and I got an absolutely spectacular shave. Now, the reason why I was going to mention the Council razor again is because I did not install the blade correctly prior to starting the shave. Now, I guess it comes from doing it on camera and maybe not fully paying attention to what I'm doing because I'm trying to figure out what my next thought is and grab the next item that I'm going to be using and that sort of thing. And I thought I had this blade installed correctly, and I didn't. And you'll see that in the video. I left that in the video, but I did kind of edit the time from taking it apart and reinstalling it and making sure that the blade was seated and installed correctly. So I kind of compressed that a little bit. But when I did install the blade correctly, I got an absolutely spectacular shave. But here's the thing. In using the Lucky Tiger shave cream, I started with the blade not installed correctly, not aligned correctly. And that Lucky Tiger shave cream saved my shave. It started off rough at level 3, which it should not have. And I realized that, hey, this blade is not installed correctly. That shaving cream kept me from getting nicks or cuts because of the botched job I did installing the blade. So I was really impressed by that alone. Now, again, Lucky Tiger is all natural ingredients. As Mark wrote to me, this aftershave has been around since 1935, and they only use the highest grade of organic ingredients. Funny thing is, this is about the only aftershave that has never had to change their formula. Using Lucky Tiger is like splashing on a piece of history. Right, and the aftershave is in the kit with all these other items, and the aftershave was the first item, the first product that was created back in 1927, and the company was formed in 1935. So yeah, it definitely has that old school look and vibe to it. Absolutely fantastic. So I really enjoyed the shave with Lucky Tiger. I really did like it. And as I mentioned in the video, and I hope you check it out on Friday, I had a little bit of a weeper on my neck from a previous shave. I can't remember which shave it was or when I would have gotten it, but I use the face moisturizer, the balm, the Lucky Tiger face moisturizer. And You know what? It was fantastic. In about 2 days, that weeper was healed up. I was really, really impressed. So I'll have a link where you can check out the Lucky Tiger Essential Grooming Kit. It really is terrific. And since we're in the gift-giving season, Thanksgiving's coming up, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's going to be Christmas before you know it. If you're looking for a great piece of shaving gear or a great shaving gift for the wet shaver in your life, check out the Lucky Tiger Essential Grooming Kit. You get these 4 great items that will give you an absolutely wonderful, wonderful shave. I really do like these items a lot. And really, it's just absolutely fantastic. And the tin itself is just wonderful because, you can also repurpose it after you're done with the shave cream and the other items in there. You can repurpose this tin and use it for something else. So Lucky Tiger, my sincere thanks again to viewer Mark Bagwell for sending this along. Again, the review will run this Friday. It's being uploaded right now as we speak. And as soon as the upload is complete, I'm going to go up there and schedule it for this Friday. So please look for that Lucky Tiger Essential Grooming Kit. My sincere thanks again to viewer Mark Bagwell. Speaking of the holiday season, Phoenix Shaving has brought back Space Nog shave soap, aftershave, and Star Jelly. As a matter of fact, the complete line of Space Nog is back. Absolutely fantastic, as they write on their product page, Space Nog returns and Bay Rum fans rejoice. That's right, the scent profile. Get a load of this scent profile, and I've got it right here. Here, I'm going to open up. See, can you hear me opening up? I'm going to close it again, just to give you the effect. I'm going to open it up. There it is right there. Oh, I got it in CK6. This is marvelous. The scent profile is brown sugar, nutmeg, vanilla, light cinnamon, West Indian bay, tonka bean, benzoin resin, and spiced rum. My gosh, this screams the holiday season. But yeah, that West Indian bay, Bay Rum fans, absolutely fantastic. Another great Bay Rum selection for your shave den. Terrific. We just got done talking about the fine Bay Rum shave soap. Boy, this Space Nog is something special with its Bay Rum vibe going on there. Really, really do like it a lot. Going to recap that. We're going to have a shave with it this week. Absolutely. I'm going to probably shoot another review of it because I did a review last year, and it's a fabulous, fabulous scent. And of course, make sure you get the Space Nog aftershave and cologne, and of course the Star Jelly. I have all 3. They are absolutely fantastic. Love, love, love them. And again, we're into the holiday season, and this is a really good pick. I mean, really, really very, very good. So I'll have a link below if you're interested in checking it out. Now, there was another one that I wanted to link to, but I don't think it's available. It was available last year, and it came from the folks at Wet the Face. It was called Silent Night. Now, I did a review of it last year as well, and this is another really, really terrific, really beautiful, beautiful scent. Very, very festive, and I also got the aftershave splash with it, and went up to their website where they sell all the Wet the Face shave soaps. Can't find it listed. However, I did find the blog post from last year where they wrote, "Our next shaving soap for the holiday is Silent Night. I'm not sure you'll find a more unique scent for the holidays such as this one. Notes of honey, sweet vanilla, dried fruits, sheer musk, floral jasmine. This intoxicating scent will surely bring you closer to peace every time you use it." Yeah, that really describes it to a T. It really is a beautiful scent. Really a beautiful scent for the holidays. And really, you get the sweet vanilla, you get the dried fruits, the floral jasmine, all that. It really is a very, very nice scent. I'm hoping that they do bring it back for this holiday season because it really is a wonderful, wonderful scent. If they do, I will make sure to link it and talk about it in an upcoming Monday Morning Mailbag or Second Cup podcast so you can check it out. So I hope you're able to get some Silent Night. And if not, well, maybe next year they'll bring it back. Or if they bring something out that is for the holiday season, we'll look at that one as well. But until then, check out Space Nog from Phoenix Shaving. It really, really is fantastic. If you are a Bay Rum fan, this one is absolutely great. Space Nog. Now, if you happen to see this morning's Monday morning mailbag, you'll know that viewer Jacob Heron passed along some information regarding the Aylesworth Dracont safety razor. And he wrote, "Hey, Mark, I'm not sure if you've ever heard of the Aylesworth Dracont razor before, but I wanted to pass along how well of a shaver it is." And of course, he elaborated a little bit. We shared that with all the viewers this morning. And there was a little bit of information that he sent to me after the Monday morning mailbag was already in the can, so to speak, and uploaded and in place. And that's why we have Second Cup, so we can kind of follow up with some of this information that comes in after the Monday morning mailbag has been completed. And Jacob sent this along regarding the Aylesworth Dracont razors. He said, "I forgot to mention that the razor is a 3-piece and is a full 316L stainless steel. Caleb, the owner, designed it himself in Canada, but the razor is machined here in the U.S. by Yates Precision Manufacturing." Thanks very much for those details, Jacob. I really do appreciate it. And the fact that the razor, the Dracont razor, is being made by Yates Precision Manufacturing tells me it's a fantastic razor, because Yates Precision Manufacturing has made some wonderful razors. They made 2 razors for the Wet Shaving Club, the America razor and the Winning razor. Now, the America razor, fantastic stainless steel razor. It has a stone wash finish. Check out my review. I really enjoyed it. Also has a magnet in the bottom of the handle so you can pick up a razor blade with it. Really neat touch. And the Winning razor had a machine finish. And that also has a magnet in the bottom of the handle. Both of them deliver a really nice, mild shave. Now, unfortunately, they discontinued the Winning razor, and I happened to acquire one from Charles Smith. I met Charles in Columbus, Ohio, at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, and he had taken a few of these Winning razors and he polished them. He gave them a mirror polish, and he showed them to me and said, "Mark, I'll sell you one." And I bought it immediately because I missed out on buying the Winning razor when it was in closeout, when they were getting rid of them. And saying, "Well, we're not going to make them anymore, so here's your last chance to buy one." And by the time I got up there, they were all gone. But Charles came through with one, and he put a mirror polish on it, which is exceptional. And of course, I've done a review of it, so check that review out if you're interested, because if you do come across a Winning razor, snap it up. It really is a delightful, delightful razor to use. And the other one that Yates Precision Manufacturing offers is the 921M. Now, this also has a stone wash finish to it, at least the one that I received from viewer Beth Jones. It has 2 plates. It has the mild plate, which is a straight edge, straight bar on each side, and delivers a beautiful, beautiful, mild yet efficient shave. Has a nice, long, slender handle, stone wash finish, very grippy. I like it a lot. And it also has, they also offer with it, which is what I have, a brass base plate, which is asymmetrical. One side is open comb, the other side is a scalloped straight bar. Now, I hope I got that right. I keep confusing scallop and sculpted. If you know the difference, please let me know and give me an easy way to remember that. I think scalloped is the correct term I'm looking for. I think scalloped straight bars are those that you see on Edwin Jagger type razors, and I think sculpted is the kind of straight bar that you see on a Gillette Slim, a Gillette Super Speed, those kinds of razors. So correct me if I'm wrong, and if you have a way of distinguishing between the two of them so I don't confuse them down the road, please share that with me. Drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I'll share it with listeners and viewers in an upcoming Monday morning mailbag and Second Cup podcast. But the point is that Yates Precision Manufacturing makes some really, really wonderful, wonderful safety razors. They've really made some great inroads in the wet shaving world with just top-notch razors. So they make their own, and I'll link to their website where you can see the 921N and some of their other offerings. And they also make other razors for other wet shaving distributors and sellers out there, like the Wet Shaving Club and Aylesworth. So give them a look when you get a chance. I'll also link the Aylesworth Tricont razor so you can see that, in the Wet Shaving Club, where you can see the America razor, which is a really fine razor. And again, if you ever come across a winning razor, snap it up. I really did enjoy and continue to enjoy the shave that it gave me. And my thanks again to Charles Smith for allowing me to acquire this from him, because the mirror polish is just absolutely gorgeous. If you were to buy a winning razor and find one, most likely it'll be a machined finish, which is fine. But boy, Charles put a beautiful, beautiful mirror polish to this, and it really does sing. So thanks very much for the additional details on the Aylesworth Tricont razor, Jacob. Really, really do appreciate it. Viewer Joel Turano wrote the following. Well, Joel, I hope I pronounced your last name correctly. It's Turano, Turano. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Anyhow, Joel wrote, "Hi, Mark. I hope all is well with you. I enjoy watching and learning from your channel." Thanks very much, Joel. I really do appreciate that. I thought your viewers would find this interesting. I was in Macy's in Freehold, New Jersey last week and saw the attached display, a display of Proraso, Art of Shaving, and Kiehl's wet shaving products. I must admit I had to take a second look, not expecting to see these products in Macy's. Looking forward to this week's Monday morning mailbag. Thank you, Joel T. Yeah, Joel, that is really surprising that Macy's has those kinds of products out displayed on their shopping floor. It's wonderful. It really is wonderful. It's surprising, but it's wonderful. It tells me that the traditional wet shave is exploding, that more folks out there are embracing the traditional wet shave. They want a better way to shave. They want a more affordable way to shave. They want a more comfortable way to shave. And it looks like that the traditional wet shave, with these wonderful shave soaps and shave brushes and these great safety razors that are available, tells me that folks are embracing it, they're discovering it, and that this is all heading in a really, really good direction. And the fact that Macy's is putting this on their store floor and showcasing it and putting it in a display, wow, that really bodes well for all of us. I mean, if you think about it, there is a buyer at Macy's at the corporate level that is looking at trends and looking at what will sell, what they'll be able to move during the holiday season, and they're looking at the traditional wet shave, and they're seeing that there is a demand for these kinds of products. Absolutely fantastic to see this. Now, he enclosed a couple of photos, and we'll talk about this again on an upcoming Monday morning mailbag, and we'll show you those photos as well. So thank you very much for the heads up on this, Joel. This is absolutely fantastic, fantastic news. And the other thing that's really nice about it is folks want to get out. I realize that there are a lot of great online stores where you can get some great, great shaving soap and some great, great shaving gear. I mean, we talk about this all the time, but it really is nice every once in a while to get out, to walk around, to mingle with your fellow Americans, your fellow citizens, just to get out there, do a little window shopping, and actually grab, a puck, grab a container of Proraso and look at it, open it up, you get a little bit of its scent, that sort of thing. There is something to that as well. That is really delightful. That's a delightful experience as well. And a nice change of pace. So it's absolutely wonderful to see Macy's do this. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of this from other retailers out there. Because I say, people, we're social animals. We like to have that human touch and that human interaction is what I'm saying. So sometimes it's just great to get out there. shopping online is really convenient. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It's fantastic. But yeah, every once in a while, you just want to go out. It's the same thing between eating at home every night, which is great, convenient. You save a lot of money. But every once in a while, you just want to go to a restaurant, sit down, have a nice meal, see everyone else out there, mingle with some folks, and just have a nice evening out. Yeah, that's how I look at it. So they're both kind of the same, you know. So yeah, that's great news, Joel. Really terrific news. Thanks for passing it along, and thanks for the photos. Folks, we'll have that in an upcoming Monday morning mailbag. Thanks again, Joel. Really do appreciate it. Speaking of shopping online, we want to remind you of a few sellers online. First of all, Adam Smith, known as Slick on Facebook. Check out his Facebook page and all the great vintage offerings that he has up there. As we mentioned on Monday Morning Mailbag, he has some services that he's offering now and also a Black Friday sale going on. Also, check out the Wet Shaving Store. They offer some great wet shaving gear, shave soaps. We've reviewed a shave soap that they sent along. Absolutely fantastic. Came all the way from South Africa. Wow, that was really delightful. Supply, the folks at Supply have a wonderful Black Friday sale going on through Cyber Monday. So for the rest of November through Cyber Monday, get up there and get some great deals on the Supply Single Edge Injector razor. Boy, I love that razor. It's my go-to for a head shave. Absolutely love their injector razor. Also want to remind you about the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital online gift shop. They got some wonderful items up there. Brian Foley very kindly sent along some of those items. They're going to be going in the prize package for the 9,000 subscriber giveaway. But if you're looking for some really wonderful gifts, check out the online gift shop from St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Give them a look. And finally, before, hopefully you'll hear this before it ends, this is the Clubman Online store-wide sale. Don't miss the best sale of the year, 20% off site-wide. Black Friday starts now at Clubman Online. Our site-wide sale is simple. Everything is 20% off plus free shipping on all orders over $50 only through Monday. That's today, folks. Use the code EARLYBIRD. Sale ends 11:59 CST, that's Central Standard Time, on Monday, November 14th, 2022. Quantities limited, no rain checks. So I hope you get up there, and I hope you're listening to this before that sale ends. So just wanted to give you an update on some great sales that are happening right now online. In a previous Monday morning mailbag, I mentioned the coffee spoon trick that I learned from my driving education teacher, Mr. John Hall. He was a truck driver, and he passed along this tip that when truck drivers go to a truck stop and they get a cup of coffee, it's usually very hot, so they'll take a spoon and put it in the coffee mug, and then the spoon absorbs the heat. So when they take that first sip, they usually have that spoon in that mug so they don't burn themselves. That's really a great tip. James Sefton sent this along. I also want to tell you about an old guy who used to stop and visit my grandparents years ago. He was an over-the-road truck driver all his life. He said that whenever he would stop at a truck stop he had never been to, the first thing he would do is check out the restroom. If it was clean, then most likely the kitchen was too. Yeah, really interesting tip. Just wanted to share that with you folks. You know what? I don't doubt it. That sounds like some really practical logic. Great tip, James. Thanks very much for sharing it. In last week's Second Cup podcast, I recommended a movie at the end of the show called The Great Race, starring Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon, Natalie Wood, Peter Falk. A great comedy from 1965, directed by Blake Edwards. Really terrific. And at the beginning of the movie, it's dedicated to Mr. Laurel and Mr. Hardy, Laurel and Hardy. And it has all these great comedic bits that were inspired from those films from the silent era into the 20s, 30s, and 40s, that sort of thing. Really, really terrific movie. Well, anyhow, this week I thought I'd recommend an actual Laurel and Hardy movie. And the one I selected is just a classic, especially if you're a Laurel and Hardy fan. It's called Way Out West. It's from 1937. And of course, it stars Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. The whole point of the story is they've been entrusted to deliver a deed of a gold mine to the deceased prospector's daughter. And fantastic, funny, entertaining movie. Laurel and Hardy have a little dance in this movie that's very, very good, very, very comic. There's also a wonderful song that Oliver Hardy performs, and there is a bit of a comic twist to that song. Really a delightful movie, very, very funny, terrific for the entire family. This was one of my favorites from when I was a kid. My late father, was a huge fan of Laurel and Hardy, and this is one that we would always watch. I also had a chance to actually study this film in high school in a class that I took, and it's just remarkable. It's been colorized. I don't know if the colorization has been updated, but if you do get a chance to see this movie, make sure you get a really, really good, pristine digital print. See it on the largest screen possible. Get a good sound system. It's a joy. It really is a joy. And there are some great, great comic bits in this movie that you will never forget. There is one with no spoilers here, but there is one involving a flame. That's all I'm going to say. Now, we're so used to seeing these fantastic images on screen, these digital effects where they can do anything. And looking at this movie, they do some really funny, practical effects that are just so good. They hold up all these years later. And this flame gag that they do just through some tricky editing and practical effects just really holds up so well. It's just a really funny movie, great for the entire family. From 1937, Way Out West, starring Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. I won't tell you any more other than that. I don't want to spoil the comedic adventures that this movie takes you on. It really is a classic film. When you get a chance, please, give it a look. Get a big bucket of popcorn, kick back with the entire family, and really get ready to enjoy a real comic treasure. And that wraps up another Second Cup for this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup. Oh.